It's Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. And I wanted to tell you right off the bat, thank you. Thank you for joining as one of the 110 producers of Project Tumbleweed, a real-time documentary about life in America during a pandemic. And it's taken me about 36 hours to figure out what I wanted to tell you because, you know, with all the events of going on around us, it reminds me that America's always been an imperfect union, forced upon some people and others who have joined it willingly, but imperfect and always striving to become better. But yet we have to look ourselves in the mirror and realize we are far from perfect. We have so much work to do. And I think the events of the last week, sparked by a series of events, just bearing very clear to everyone who's been avoiding the ugliness in the mirror, because we have a lot of ugliness of who we are as a people and how we treat people and how we don't treat them like human beings. And the last few nights I've woken up in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, just riddled with anxiety and fear and anger and confusion. And I think it's because I'm feeling it around everyone here. I mean, we have a pandemic that's been handled so poorly, and there's so much confusion. And then we have this brutal murder of a man where it's really laid bare the disparities that we have. And it's, the escalations of violence towards each other is just sickening and heart-wrenching, and so much turmoil, so much anger, so much fear, and a perfect time to go do a real-time documentary. I mean, I believe that this idea is at the right moment in our history as a people to go and talk and meet people face to face and not be constrained by whatever stories being given to us, but to go find what are these stories, and not to have a political frame for it, not to have a preconceived notion. I'm building this documentary on the belief that we are human beings who, those who've come before us, the generations who've come before us, have faced similar trials and tribulations and challenges. And those who come after us are going to have to deal with their own set of problems and challenges. So what can we learn from this? What can we learn from how people are dealing with adversity and challenge and uncertainty and pandemic, and find out what's on their mind? What's burdening them? What are their sense of well-being when it comes to their family, to the community, to people around them, the emotional connections they have, the physical health and well-being they're in, the financial well-being, what they're doing to earn their living, if they are, with great unemployment right now. And so kind of in the spirit of de Tocqueville, the Frenchman who traveled across America in the 1800s, and the story collectors and folk art collectors who recorded great music during the Depression under the Work Progress Administration. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to go find people. And here's what you can do, all right? I'm building out the infrastructure this week, right? So last week was about securing the funds. This week is about building out the plan. And I'm going to come back to you with specific asks. But along my path, I want to meet people. I want to find out their stories, and I want to document them. And then I'd love for you to be not only a person who supported it financially, but help me shape the content and the ideas. You know me. I love to collaborate. I'm a Tom Sawyer. I like to paint fences with a lot of people. So let's do this together. So again, thank you very much for the belief in me, the belief in the project, and definitely your belief in this thing called America. So let's go figure out what is life like in America in real time together. All right, more coming to you. But again, thank you very much. You can always contact me and let me know your ideas until you hear from me. Okay, take care.